Everyone, and welcome to the devlog for Pixel Planet for the 28th of the 6th, 2019. And this week we've been mostly focusing on gathering sound effects, gathering music and stuff to give sort of lovely soundscape to our game, sort of bring more life into it via sound. And we've started implementing some of these, but it's still sort of halfway there, so I'm gonna wait till next week and then I'm gonna show off the game actual sound effects and hopefully the music, well, some of the music in anyway. And at that point, well, I don't know, you better listen to more than just me and my keyboard in these videos, which I'm sure you'll appreciate. For this week though, we've still been working on mini games, so I'm gonna go ahead and show off the mini games I got done this week, and I'll have the audio off so that we don't pick up the few sound effects or whatever that are in so far in case any of them come up, just so I can show off all that stuff next week. Now this is the first one we got in, so this is quite a simple, but I quite like the way fix has been used here of rolling the ball, and you got to keep it on camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the difficulty up. If I never go at it, trying to do it properly. Now you see the where the holes are on these things are randomized as well. So this time actually, thanks to the holes lining up, actually got a really nice nice run. But let me show a few are bad. I'm just gonna sit here. Just go off camera at the top, and then yeah, you game over. Well, not game over, but lose a life anyway. And so that's quite cool. I don't know, did I save changes by accident by smashing spacebar? Probably did. Let's not save changes. Right. On to 43. This one we're gonna mess around with rope physics. You turn up the deco bit for this one as well. So what this one is it is any game where you're constantly accelerating around the outside, and what you have to do is pick up these coins and not crash into the sides or let the coins crash into the sides either with their rope physics, making them dangle behind you precariously. Once you grab all the coins, you just gotta stay alive for a few more seconds and you manage to win. And if you crash to the side or let the coins smash into the side, then you explode and that is it. I'm gonna try and get the... Alright, that was a foolish attempt. I'm gonna try and get a coin to crash into the side for you so we can see it. There. Oh, god. I just managed to avoid it then. As you can see, where the coin spawn is randomized each time. There we go, did it. But they are sort of randomized but spaced fairly, so you're not gonna have to touch the wall pretty much to hit one. Is this 43? Yes. Again, one behind the numbers. Don't save changes. There we go. 44. This one, I'm just gonna straight up with the thing. I'm gonna change one a little bit, but this is all about, alright, count the creatures on screen and then hit the correct answer. I think that was 6. Yeah. 5? Ah, okay. So I'm fairly good at counting that, and the high difficulty, the faster they move off the screen. I'm going to modify this one a little bit. I'm going to add a couple more spawners in, because at the moment it's easier to count the gaps than it is to count the things. So I'm going to change it to be there'll be more spawners, so you can't just tell from counting the gaps how many, or at least you can't tell very easily how many there are. Don't save. And then 45, this one, I'm also going to up the speed on this one a little bit. Just because I've practiced on a bunch, so I should hopefully not mess it up. This uses a similar scheme to the one with the coins, but there's no coins this time. It's all about just staying alive, not crashing. And there's a little bit of randomization to this one, where there's different variations of how this middle thing can spawn, and that's changed up the racetrack a little bit. And if you crash, obviously you lose your life. Try it like 10 because I've been practicing this one enough that I should be able to do it on this speed. I say. Should be able to do it on this speed. Should be able to do it on this speed. I was close. I feel like I like the movement on this one a lot. I slightly oversteered too much. I'm bad at driving games for the same reason. But yeah, so that is what I had to show off anyway this week in terms of mini game stuff. And I said sound effects are on their way and music is on its way, and that will be something really fun to show off next week, I hope. There's also been a few other things like, mini game assets and stuff being created and designed work for more mini games and bosses and stuff going on behind the scenes, but we'll mostly save that stuff to when we actually implement it into the game to show you. So I want to round out this week. So if you want to be credited in these videos, if you want to receive our games early, if you want to just be credited in our games themselves, and you want to kind of help support the project and the team, then head on over to our Patreon, and I'll be leaving you on that.